Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's makeup video is gonna, I don't actually know what it's gonna be. Sorry, I have to put on more chapstick. It's so dry. I am so dry. My lips are dry. My skin's dry. Everything is dry. Anyways, yeah, I haven't done a makeup video I feel like in a while. I mean, it was Thanksgiving. I think it was the Thanksgiving Day makeup look. And now I feel like we're gonna blink and Christmas is gonna be here. So I just wanted to put on a little makeup. I do have a red lip, like my perfect red lip makeup look. It's in my head. I am gonna film that. And the goal is definitely to do it before Christmas, but I'm not prepared to do it just yet. So yeah, I think I'm going to do just kind of like an everyday, like I just want to play with makeup. Honestly, I just want to play with makeup and see what we can do. I think I'm gonna do some green eyeshadow though. And maybe I will still do a red lip, maybe. My desk area, or not my desk, my vanity looks like a nightmare. I did start doing an overhaul of my brushes because I need to clean my brushes and I need to get better at doing that more like regularly, but I did start the process. And I'm like in the middle of it. Whatever. Okay. We're gonna wing this look. I'm just gonna wing everything. This video might be a little all over the place, but you know, it's fine. Okay. I pulled some green shadows here. These are all like olive green colors. Just some green shadows you can see there. This is like a moss green, like a glittery moss green. This is super old, but it's still like creamy, so I'm just gonna use it. It's by Tarte and it's in the shade Jungle Green. How cute is that name too? I like just can't throw it away. I don't wanna let go of it because Tarte doesn't make it, I don't think anymore. And yeah, I just need to find a dupe and then I can pass it pass it along. I don't recommend using old eyeshadows or old anything because it's not good, but I'm still gonna use it today. Okay, what am I gonna do? I have no idea where my brushes are. Okay, so I'm literally gonna wing this as we go. I'm gonna start with this brush, the MAC 242, and I'm gonna go in with that Tarte shade. So this is what it looks like. Hopefully it focuses. You guys see that? Look how pretty. That's my fingerprint in there. But I'm gonna take it on a brush and I wonder if I should prime my eye. What are you doing, Paris? What are you actually doing? Okay, yeah, let's prime the eyes. Just gonna use a little bit of the Lancome. There was a primer that, I can't remember who it was by, but I wanted it. And I never got it. But yeah, and I haven't done any face makeup at all. I knew I wanted to put on a little bit of makeup and I was like, oh, I'll turn on the camera and, you know, just kind of film. But I wasn't planning on doing eyeshadow. But then I thought about it and I'm like, it's Christmas time. You have to do some eyeshadow. Hopefully this is showing up. I'm literally just packing this. I think I'm gonna pack this all over the lid. Why not? Even without any other color, this is so pretty. I mean, I would never wear it like this. I would at least buff another color, like some sort of transition color in the crease, but it's really pretty. I love it. And I love that it's shimmery, but it's not like too much. Pretty. Okay. Oh, also, I just noticed in the back. No, wait, there you go. I have my little snowman, and then that's my Christmas tree, and then that's another Christmas tree, and then all the way in the back, there we go. Now it's focusing. You guys see my, whoops. There we go. My little stockings, you can see like the first or the top half. I got those on Black Friday from Pottery Barn. They're so pretty. They're like prettier in real life, I think. Hopefully you guys can see, but it's like really chunky, like that chunky knit material, which I just love, and I think it's so timeless and classy. Okay, what am I going to do now? So I think I'm gonna take this color, which I also don't think they make anymore. Mine's dirty, ignore that. But it's from Makeup Forever. And this is the shade, it just says number 47. But again, it's like this really pretty, like olive sagey color that I just can't get enough of. So pretty. So I think I'm just gonna grab, this. This is the B, no, I'm not gonna grab this. Just kidding. Actually, yeah, let's go with this. This is the B142. Just a little fluffy brush, although I feel like this is a little bit thinner. So I'm just going to pick up some of this and lightly dust in the crease. Okay, so I was sitting here trying to figure out where to put this green. I do think it would be pretty, I do, but I kind of like it without this green. I don't know, maybe I should, what do I do? Okay, I'm just gonna use it. This is pretty though by itself. I mean, obviously finish your makeup, eyeliner, mascara, all that jazz, but I'm gonna add this color. I just need to figure out on what brush and where I wanna put it. I think I'm going to, and this is by MAC, this is called Mo Money, Mo Problems. I love the name of this eyeshadow. Okay, I have this on this little tiny blending brush because I don't know where I wanna put this. I think I'm going to just keep it kind of low. I can't even see that actually. Maybe that was a sign that I should have just kept it to those two. Those two by themselves are really pretty. I can kind of see it. It deepens it up a little bit. I'm adding the green in here. This is another reason why I love this brush. This is the M506 by Morphe. But look how, if you're somebody who doesn't have like a ton of lid space, I think I have a decent amount of lid space, like average, but not like a lot. And my eyelid space, like underneath my crease, I mean, it's sometimes I feel like it's small. So a little brush like this that fits right there is really good to have if you're somebody like me and you don't have like a ton of eyelid real estate. Then you want brushes that are going to get inside those little corners so you can do some nice like detail work. Okay, so now that I have blended the green, which I do like, I think this is pretty. I'm glad that I added that that third color, but I'm gonna go back in with this jungle green and I am going to try to just pack it in the middle to hopefully give a little bit intensity. So I'm gonna use these two. I feel like I haven't used them in a while, especially this guy. I used to love this. Let me put it in the back of my hand. This is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. It's like real sticky, but it does work. And it kind of has this cooling sensation. This would be like the perfect primer if you're going to a summer wedding because it's real cooling. I feel like it's light, but it does its job. So I feel like it would help keep your makeup. As you can see, I go heavy with my primer, always. And this is the Light Reflecting Foundation. I'm in the shade Syracuse. Okay, so about that much. Let's see how far this stretches. I did like 3 pumps, but I didn't feel like it was dispensing like that much. So I feel like I'm gonna have to do a little bit more for my forehead. Wow, this is really pretty. I haven't used this in a while either. This is definitely giving me coverage. So it's giving me like that makeup look that I want, but still skin-like. I don't know if you guys can tell, but look how pretty that is. What? Why have I not been using this? That's the thing with makeup though, like something comes out and you're like, oh my gosh, and you know, depending on what else comes out with it, like things can get lost, you know, but you guys, this is really pretty. I would say it's a little bit more coverage than the Pat McGrath, but it is giving me like that type of feel, like that type of vibe, you know what I mean? A little bit more coverage, but very like skin-like, because you can still see like some of my freckles. That is so pretty. Wow. So I'm going back in with the concealer that I primed my eyes with. And I am still obsessed with this concealer. It is so pretty. Definitely my favorite for all of 2022, for sure. It's just so pretty, so easy to use. It blends out really nicely. It layers well. So I went in with just a little bit more of the concealer right in the center for a little bit of coverage, but also just for some added brightness. So I'm just gonna leave that there. And I think I'm trying to decide, I think I'm gonna use this guy. This is the Fenty Beauty, the matchsticks in the shade Truffle 04. I don't think I've used this on camera yet. Maybe I have, I don't know. But I have used it off camera. So I'm gonna see, actually, before I do that, I am gonna just go ahead and blend this out. Yeah, if you let it sit for just a couple of seconds, it will help with coverage, because the consistency is a little bit thin, which is what I like about it. I would rather always thin consistencies that are buildable, because it makes the product so much more, I don't know, like better. Because some days you want more coverage, other days you don't. So if there is a product that has a thin consistency but you can build, then you get the best of both worlds. And I don't know, I feel like if I was a makeup company and I had a product, that's what I would do, because I would want everybody to be able to use it. And I wanted to scoot up just for a second so you guys can see. So I have on the Milk Primer, the NARS foundation, and then 2 layers of the concealer. So I can see less of that little like freckle there. It definitely is more coverage, but to me it still looks like skin. It just looks more flawless than my normal skin. But this is so pretty. This combo is really good. Hopefully this doesn't ruin it. I don't want to like rock the boat, but I do want to use this. And what am I going to use this to blend out? Oh, alarm. Okay, so far so good. The contour is really subtle. I mean, I can see it. Hopefully you guys can see it. I feel like I can see it more when I like am looking straight on. I can see it in the monitor too though. But anyways, the face makeup, Still looks good. I am really loving this combo. So if any of you guys have like holiday parties or anything, you should use these products together. Obviously, if you know, if they work with your skin, but, and I have dry, mainly dry skin. I get a little bit oily, like in the T-zone, mainly the nose, but for the most part, I have dry skin. And then I'm gonna pick up some of this cream contour. And I have this little Eco Tools brush. I mean, this is so old. It doesn't even have a number, but basically just want like a skinny little brush. And I'm going to try to carefully do a little cream contour. I'll be honest, I'm not the greatest at cream contour. I feel like it's so much easier to just powder, but cream just looks so pretty. And I feel like these lines are not even equal. I feel like they never are when I do this. I'm gonna take this brush. Now I do love this brush. This is the I5608 by Hakuhodo, and I feel like this brush works really well for cream contour. Okay, also, I feel like if you are going to cream contour, this is perfect. Because remember I was saying that like, it's real subtle. The matchsticks are real subtle, so like blends out really easily. I'm just gonna use this to go back in. I'm gonna ditch the other brush. But you want a product that is going to blend out easily when you're contouring your nose, because you want it to be subtle, you know? You don't want it to be too obvious. So actually, yeah, I think this is my new favorite cream nose contour. Obviously it works for the whole face, but specifically for the nose, whoops, this is a must-have. If you want to cream contour your nose, get the matchsticks. So I'm gonna skip cream blush. I will do a powder blush, but I don't have a cream that's gonna match the powder I wanna use. So I'm just gonna skip it, but I am going to use this guy for sure. So this is the Nude Sticks in Bubbly Baby, and this is my new favorite Nude Sticks. I love it. I just love everything, honestly, that I've tried from Nude Sticks. The highlighters I think are my favorite though. Probably, yeah. So I'm just going to put some of this. Do you guys see how pretty that is? Let's just take a moment. Like, for real? That's beautiful. Okay. Moment's over. Let's blend. Now these are a little sticky, but you can warm them up with your hands, and I kind of like that they have a little bit of stickiness, because you can place them exactly where you want. Oh, look how pretty. And it looks so natural. Beautiful. Oh, you can place them where you want and they'll stay there. So a little bit of stickiness is nice. So for powder, I'm going to use the Pat McGrath, just because it's nice and light. I'm just going to use a little bit right there, underneath the eye. For blush, I always use this color whenever I want to not take away from my eye makeup. I feel like I use this color. And it goes with everything. It's Max Gingerly. It's like this really pretty nude. Hopefully you guys can see. Like, it's like a really pretty nude. I mean, there's a little bit of pink in it for sure. Yeah, I feel like you can see it better from right there. I feel like every girl needs a blush like Gingerly. something that will just go with everything. I mean, you can have your fun like rosy pinks and your sun-kissed vacation pinks, and all of that is good, but you want to have that like go-to color that you don't have to think about. You can just be like, oh, I'll put that on, it'll work. And I feel like Gingerly is that for me. I'm gonna use the Maybelline, another product I don't really have to think about. And I'm just going to lightly dust. I am going to go in with a little bit of eyeliner. I think I'm going to use this one. This is the Tom Ford Eye Defining Pen. Another oldie, but a goodie. It is a liquid liner, but it has 2 tips, and I always like to go in with this really small one. You guys see that? How small that is? Look how tiny. But it's perfect. It's like perfect for tight lining. I'm gonna take the matte color, this pretty green, and go in with the flat definer brush. And we are just going to, let me actually, I'm gonna kind of go right along the lower lash and just kind of stamp and wiggle. And so I'm gonna go in with this color, which is a little bit lighter, has a little bit more sage, and I am going to buff underneath. And then if you ever feel like you went like too low, which I may have done, I will either do one of 2 things. I'll either get a clean brush and like buff underneath, or I'll just get some powder, and this is the perfect one. This is by Laura Mercier. It's a secret under eye brightening powder. So I mean, it's for your under eye anyways. I will just pick up some of this white powder and kind of almost erase. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave this little brightening powder here for a second, and then I'll wipe that off. And then I'm gonna do my eyebrows, my mascara, and I need to pick out a red lip because I do think I wanna do a red lip. I feel like olive green and red are so pretty. My friend Lydia just did a look like that. I'll have to go back. We have a group message. Her and another friend of mine, we have a group message, and so we'll like post looks, and so I'll have to go back and see if I can find that and then ask her if I can show you guys. But I want to say she had like an olive green, similar, it was like a green eyeshadow look and a red lip, and I did a look like that years ago, not for YouTube, but just because I was playing with makeup and I thought it was pretty. And then when she posted that, I was like, oh, that's so pretty, I need to do it again. So maybe that's why I was like, you know what, let me do some eyeshadow. This was kind of inspired by Lydia. Thank you, Lydia. So, but yeah, I think I'm gonna go and finish my eyes, pick out a red lip, and then we can finish everything. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, finished the makeup, did a little hair do, and can I just say, I really like the way everything turned out. Like, I feel so festive. I wanna like go somewhere or do something. I'm not, because it is 10:08 at night and I have nothing to do, nowhere to go, and I'm wearing a t-shirt with a bronzer stain. So that's nice. I'm happy that I'm at least filming the video. At least I'm talking to you guys, because I feel like this always happens. Like, I'll be playing with my hair, or I'll just get in the mood to do makeup and I'll do this really cute look with nowhere to go, legit nothing to do, and I'll call my husband in and be like, look at my makeup, do you like this? And he's like, yeah, it looks great. And then I go and take it off. It's like a real sad thing. Anyways, I need to start doing this before I need to go somewhere. But I digress. I really do love the way this turned out. I feel like this look would be perfect for the holiday seasons, and I don't know, I just really like it. And there's something about the, of course, green and red go together. Of course, we all know that. But something about the olive, like green tones, that just makes this look to me like a little bit more modern maybe, or maybe a little bit more wearable, because I love red and green, but I don't want to like walk around looking like a Christmas tree. I mean, I kind of don't mind that, but I feel like the average person might not want to. But I feel like if you do olive green or like olive gray, olive green, those like more like earth tones, and then you do it with a red, you're still getting that like festive vibe, but without looking like a Hallmark card. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyways, love the way this turned out. I will list everything on my face down below. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.